After 6 verses of John's Gospel, we have seen all of the masculine noun cases in their singular form. We will review these cases here to familiarize them. Some of the masculine nouns that we have seen so far are logos, word, theos, God, anthropos, man, autos, he or himself. The masculine ending shown in these words, the omicron sigma, is a subject or nominative form. When a masculine noun is a subject in the sentence, it uses this omicron sigma ending. The word endings, like here the omicron sigma ending, show how the word is being used in a sentence. Omicron sigma means it is a subject in the sentence. It's word endings, not word order, that show how words function in Greek. The genitive case shows possession. Greek switches the omicron sigma ending to omicron epsilon to show possession. The oo sound shows this possession. So logos becomes logou, theos becomes theou, anthropos becomes anthropou, autos becomes autou. We can now show possession. His word would be autou logos. Autos here has switched to autou because it shows possession of logos. God's word would be theou logos. In English, we can change the words endings to show possession too. I wouldn't say Steve coffee, I would say Steve's coffee. We add apostrophe s to show possession. You can think of omicron epsilon as the Greek version of apostrophe s. Germanic languages like English have a very formal word order, but Greek allows for emphasis in word order, so words can be in a different order than we would think of them in English. So theou logos is God's word, as is logos theou. Both work. It's the endings that matter. The third case is the dative case. Dative means to give in Latin. It's often the indirect object of the sentence. So in English, if I say, Steve gives Tony a book, Steve would be the subject, while Tony would be the indirect object in the dative case, because something, in this case a book, is given to him. In Greek, the omega is used in singular masculine nouns to show the dative case. Therefore, autos becomes auto for to him. Anthropos becomes anthropo for to a man. Theos becomes theo for to God. Now, let's look at the accusative case. The accusative case usually shows direct objects. If we look back at the example sentence, Steve gives Tony a book, we have seen that Steve is the subject, Tony is the indirect object, and then book is the direct object. Book would thus be set in the accusative case. In Greek, the masculine singular form for the accusative case is omicron ni. So in the sentence, a man says a word. Word, logos, is in the direct object position, so it would become logon. In the sentence, he loves God, God, theos, is the direct object, so God becomes theon. So here's the forms for the masculine singular cases for theos. The nominative case, the subject, is theos. The genitive case, the possessive form, is theou. The dative case, the indirect object, is theo. The accusative case, the direct object, is theon. And we will see it is the same for logos. Nominative case, logos. Genitive case, logo. Dative case, logo. Accusative case, logon. And here's anthropos, nominative, anthropos, genitive, anthropou, Dative, anthropo. Accusative, anthropon. And that's the masculine singular noun endings in Greek.